What's up? Get that money, secure that bag. What's up? Get that money, secure that bag. What's up? What's up? What's up? Get that money, get that money. She a queen and they love her cause she got her own place, own car, and she black on.
Your time is coming. Do you really believe that? If you don't believe it, I'll believe it for you. It's so crazy to me how everything is matching up and lining up within this timeline. You just have to be able to have faith enough to believe it. All of your hard work is getting ready to pay off. All the debt that you've been in, the setbacks that you've had, the times where you've had to let some folk go because you just knew deep down that they couldn't go with you. The people that you have lost along the way. All of these trials and tribulations have basically graduated you to for such a time as this. Everything that you have been through was not in vain. It's getting ready to pay off 100-fold. I'm not one of these ones for the whole pick me thing. I'm not one of these ones to say, oh, I don't know who needs to hear this. Listen, everybody needs to hear this. Your time, let me rephrase that. Your time is already here. You just have to walk in it. It's raining outside. Get your rain boots on and get ready to go. I've been packed up my house since March. I don't know what it is, but I just know that it's time to go. And sometimes you have to learn to discern the seasons that you're in. Discern the environment that you are in. And learn how to decipher when it's time to go and when it's time to stay. Who it's time to take with you and who to let go. No hurt, no harm, no foul. But sometimes you just got to do stuff without explanation. Certain things don't need to be explained. Certain things don't need no long meeting and everything. I don't got to explain nothing. I just know that for such a time as this, I'm about to embark on a journey where a lot of people are not going to be able to go mentally. And I'm not about to have somebody with me that's always questioning every little thing. Well, why we got to go this way? Why we got to go there? It's too hot outside, but we don't have enough water. But where the money going to come from? Where we going to go when we get there? Listen, cut that out. Cut it out. It reminds me of the story of the children of Israel. They finally had the opportunity to get out of Egypt. The whole time they're on the journey, mind you, that journey was not just a day's journey. It was a wild journey, okay? So the whole time you just went through 100+ years of slavery, getting back broken and beaten every single day, starved and worked from sun up to sundown, and yet you done seen your family members die all around you and everything else, and plagues done came and everything, all this different stuff done came. The minute you get the opportunity to finally leave out, now you're complaining the whole trip. Now you're questioning the motives of the person who brought you out. They didn't went through hell mentally to figure out, okay, Lord, if I finally get these jokers out, they're not going to believe me. They're not going to trust me. But finally they find, this person finally finds a way to get you out, and here you go. Here you go over here acting crazy. No disrespect. It's all love. But a lot of folk can't go where you going, baby. A lot of stuff that you are interested in, a lot of people that you maybe got your eye on, Listen, when you start going on to this journey, your taste starts to change. And I'm not just saying like materialistically, mentally. Seeing death ahead of me, right in front of my eyes, my perspective has changed. Seeing how miracles can happen every day, my perspective has changed. Seeing the fact that every time I have faith enough to do something better for myself, my perspective now on life has changed. So everything that I acquire for myself, of course, is not going to be the same of what I wanted last year. The taste in men, the taste in clothing that I wear, how I carry myself when I'm out by myself, or when I'm with my children. All of that has changed. People want to get so aesthetic hungry on what life should look like. The white picket fence with the big 4.5 bedroom. You got 1.5 children plus a dog, and then you got the trophy looking wife. You got the husband, and the breadwinner husband. You got this. Everything ain't gonna be what you think it is. My man gotta be this tall. He gotta be this age. He gotta be da 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 woo woo woo. Just setting yourself up. And I keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. When y'all gonna get it? If your perspective ain't changed by now, something ain't right. You're not growing. I don't look at things. I don't look at people the same. I don't look at opportunities the same now. I don't even look at money the same. Money ain't nothing. Money is now my slave. Money is nothing but a tool. And once you understand it, now you can direct it to wherever you decide for it to go. It didn't happen overnight, but that's the journey that you're on. After I made my decision in my life, for those of y'all who already know, but after I made my decision of what it is that I wanted to do, yes, it set me back a lot. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, low self-esteem, insecurity, no confidence, no none of that. All of that was affected off a decision that I made. But if you've been following my YouTube channel, Simply Magnolias and Honey, you will realize that protecting your peace is not a fad. It's this protecting your peace thing ain't for the weak. It's not for the faint at heart. The minute somebody tell you no, the minute somebody tell you they don't like you, son, you ready to cry. This ain't for you. Protecting your peace at all costs. There's going to be consequences for the decisions that you make. Those folk are not going to understand it. They're not going to understand why you just ghosted them. They're not going to understand why you don't talk to them no more. The job's not going to understand why you just walked off and gave them a day's resignation letter. Why you decide to end your marriage. Why you decide to stop talking to certain people. Why you decide that I'm going to downsize my home from a 3-bedroom to now a studio. People are not going to understand your decisions when it's time to protect your peace. You have to be so sound in what it is that you want to do. You have to understand your purpose enough. And walk in that thing so boldly that it needs no explanation. Those who get it, gonna get it. Those who don't, oh well, leave them out there. Protecting your peace goes a long way. Protecting your peace meant that I had to make certain decisions that sometimes it bothers me. But I just know once I sat down and dissect every little issue or every little thing that I had an issue with, once I had to dissect those issues, I realized, okay, that's why. That's why. What may be deemed as a good opportunity is not. Because I realized my higher calling, I realized my purpose, so therefore there's no more time for stagnancy. There's no more time for codependency and all these other things. Right now, I am the operator of this. I am the orchestrator of my life right now. And one wrong move will set me back another 3 years. I don't have time for that. And that's how you should be about your life. If you don't care about your life enough to really realize who is for you and who is against you, and who's just playing with your heart and who's playing with your mind. And you like the little man said, don't dilly dally. You just dilly and dabbling, and everybody else. The minute that person look good, you want to go to that person. The minute she look good, you sexually frustrated, or I need to blow off some steam, or I'm stressed out. No. Take a look in the mirror. See all your faults and all your weaknesses. Conquer them things first. Then everything else will flow. This journey that I'm on, baby, I just want y'all to just watch my digital diary and just know I've come a long way, and I just cannot wait to be able to share this moment with you. Y'all already know you can connect with me on YouTube. Simply Magnolias, like the flower, Mississippi flower, and honey. My business Instagram, Elysiancollectiveservicesllc. Business phone number 301-800-0180. I mean, there's a lot of ways to connect, just so you can understand. Like, look, you can follow me on that way, but you're gonna be watching. Everybody that had access to me and you abused it, you took advantage of, trust me, you're gonna be facing some karma for that. I'm just letting you know. You only wanted one thing from me. Your motives was off. You was being foul about it. Trust and believe me, you gonna have to deal with it. But I want you just to know that, look, this life ain't no joke. It's not something that you can dilly-dally in. One wrong move can set you back. But my journey is just now beginning. At 35 plus something years old, my journey is just now beginning, because I'm just now getting it. It took 2 major traumas to happen in these past 4 years in order for me to finally wake up and get it. The death of my daughter and me finally walking away from a unfit marriage. Those are the two most things in my life that has hurt me deeply, yes. But I knew that with these 2 things that have happened in my life, it's going to change me overall. It's made me stronger than before. We can sit around, we can cry about it, we can reminisce, we can do all these different things. But again, use these moments. Use your pain for profit. Use your pain for profit. That is what an alchemist is. And it's so crazy. I'm reading that very book by Paulo Coelho. I am reading that book, The Alchemist, right now. And all it is basically an alchemist and study alchemy. It basically is somebody who has used their pain, the traumas in their life, childhood traumas, adulthood traumas, addictions, and setbacks, all those different things. Nothing more of just a profit. And for you to be a catalyst in those around you's eyes. You don't have to be neck and neck with them. You don't got to be best friends and buddy. But they can watch you from afar, and hopefully they'll get inspired. And you're not doing this stuff for clout. You're not doing this for money. You're not doing this to be in the spotlight 24/7, which inevitably it's gonna allow you, it's gonna push you into a spotlight which you did not ask for. But you have a niche that you are already categorized in. You have already been grandfathered in the spotlight, especially if you are a chosen one. You have already been grandfathered into the spotlight. You have already been grandfathered into your calling. And so there's a certain crowd that's waiting to hear your voice. Your family and friends ain't gonna support you. You might as well just give that up. They not. Okay, they may act like they good for you, but then you're gonna start, when the veil has dropped, you're gonna start seeing jealousy and envy and all that kind of foolishness. Don't even worry about it. Just keep it moving. Some of y'all are entertainers, some of y'all are authors, some of y'all are starting new businesses. Trust me, there's a certain crowd waiting on you. Your voice is meant to go global. Your voice is meant to go worldwide. You in the little vicinity of your little circle right now, okay, they had every opportunity to connect with you. But the minute they start seeing you over there in Paris and London, Dubai and freaking within the states and all across the globe and all these different areas of your life. Now all of us are, oh yeah, that's my homeboy from back there. Oh yeah, that's my homegirl. Me and her knew each other from. It's gonna get to a point that you're not gonna be able to reach me. They're not gonna be able to reach you. It is what it is. Protect your peace at all costs, no matter what. There's no sense in you holding on to somebody else's trauma. A trauma that you can't do nothing for them. If you had to get up on your knees every day and cry and talk about why and this and that and feel bad for everything that has ever happened to you, and your sleepless nights, or homeless nights, or hungry nights, the lights being cut off, the water being cut off, your children hungry, you don't have nothing but a shirt on your, all of these different things, the trauma that you've had to face, the death that you've had to face, the lies being told about you. Don't seek retaliation. Don't seek revenge. That's the worst thing that you can do. Let your backup team handle them. The greatest revenge, the greatest reward that anybody can, that who's chosen like you and I, that will ever have to go through, is letting your backup team, letting God handle that. Because you trying to go out there and seek revenge, it ain't gonna work. Because now you gonna have to, now karma gonna come back up on you, because you should have just sat there and shut your daggone mouth. You should have just shut up. Now you got them ill motives and ill intents inside of you. You're gonna have to make up for everything that you done did and everything that you done thought about. Leave that mess alone, man. Stress kills, depression kills. Leave that stuff alone. This is a battle way bigger than you. God says we fight against spirits and principalities of this world. You cannot fight it by yourself in your own natural being. You cannot. I consider myself a spiritual alien living this human experience, living this fleshly experience. So everything that's coming against you that already came against you spiritually first. You just having to fight it naturally. And because if you don't have any type of a foundation, or you not prayed up, or you not keeping, asking God for protection every single day, you will fail. And you're going to try to fight back in your natural ability. This is not going to work. You're going to end up putting yourself 6 feet under, or in somebody's psych ward some daggone where, sitting around in a daggone white straight jacket. All right. So what's the best thing for you to do? Live your life. Live your life. You hear me? Live your life. Do what's best for you and yours. Nobody's going to understand your journey. It's not up for them. It's not up to them to understand and understand everything that you're going through. It's not up for them to get it. But those who get it, y'all gonna get it. When you see me making moves, how the world she did that as a single mother with X amount of kids and yada yada, and she by herself and yada. Just know, my time is here. It ain't coming, it's already here. I'm getting tired of them things. Oh, your love of your life is, oh, they're coming. Oh, your new job, or your new business, or your home, and mine is already here. I just have to walk in it. And the fact that when divine timing comes, everything's gonna fall right in my lap. Why? Oh, there's no such thing as, blessings falling in your lap. Maybe for you. Maybe for you it ain't. But for me it is. And that's how I live my life. Everything good and everything within God's will is going to work out for me. I don't want what the devil stole. Well, I want everything back what Satan took from me. Well, you go ahead and get them half-used thrift shop blessings back. Go ahead and take it back. I don't want that. I don't want that. Because that means to me that it wasn't meant for me in the first place. No. Go ahead. He can take back his little Indian giving self. He can go ahead and take them jokers back. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. Whatever's for me is going to be 10 times better than what 10 times better than what he could have ever offered me. You're gonna get the counterfeits of your blessings way before the real thing comes. You have to differentiate the real from the fake. And if your discernment ain't on point, you're gonna always choose the first thing that's glitter. You wanna go ahead and take it. Everything glitter ain't gold. I'm trying to tell you. Everything that look good and pretty on the outside ain't. Or isn't, for those who proper. But what I'm telling you is, excuse me, be ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Because now, for some of y'all timeline is speeding up. You're going to have to learn quickly. And if you're not always on your toes, you're going to be held back and always running for catch up. This is like a, what they say, like a marathon. And, I used to run track back in high school. And we used to play, I forgot what it was, but the thing where you pass the baton to the person in front of you, the baton has been passed to me. And I'm the last leg. So I gotta complete the thing full circle. And I gotta go at this thing full speed in order to beat the others to beat my competition. Not saying yes, I have competition because I'm in a league all by myself. I know that. But what I'm saying is, this is not time to dilly-dally. This is not time for me to want to take my time and, I'm a rest, yes. But I'm a rest my mental knowing that everything that I could ever want is already here. I don't have to overstress and overwork my brain to try to conjure up different ways to do this and do that. It's already here. So I just want you to know, from my heart to yours, it is time. Go pick up that dream book. Go dust it off. Go dust your dream book back off. Open up them ideas up. You got 4 more months left of this year. Right, what this is? August, September, October, November. Yeah, you got 4 more months left of this year. Go harder than you have ever been. The baton has been passed to you. Okay? You don't have nobody else to count on. You the last leg. It's time for you to get it together. It's time for you to do what you need to do. And you'll start seeing everything being dropped in your lap without you even having to ask for it. Right now, your spirit team playing catch up. They catching up to all them times you done, all them sleepless nights, them tear-filled pillows that you done had crying about different issues and different things, and if you really gonna make it, are you good enough, and all of that. Trust me, God has your tears in a jar, and He's been collecting them for such a time as this. As long as you keep your character where you need to be, and as long as you keep your heart pure, and as long as you keep your eyes stayed on Him, trust me, you ain't gotta worry about nothing, baby. I love you enough to tell you this. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else. Wipe them tears, sir. Wipe them tears, honey. Queen, you'll be alright. Soon you'll be crying tears of joy. Pure joy. True, real love has found you. Not somebody that just sees you for what you got and want to use you. See you for what you look like and want to use you. All them people that took advantage of you. Your relationship, spouse wasn't acting like the way that you thought. Your relationships didn't work out the way that they're supposed to. Some of y'all wanted children. Some of y'all have children. And you blame this other person for wasting your time. I could have had this if I didn't waste all my time on you. I could have did this. I could have been here. No, it wasn't time yet, baby. Don't blame another human being for something that is beyond their control. They can't help that they acting like that. They don't even know why they acting like that. They just know that they came here for a specific purpose was to take you off course. That's what they were hired for. You don't believe me? Oh, all right. They didn't realize that they had two jobs. Spiritually, they were hired spiritually for a job to come and jack your world up. That's what their job was. And if you fall into that their duties, their job description is go jack up so and so's life. That's your job, and I'm gonna pay you such and such an hour for a lifetime until they fall. But if you allow them to, if you fall right into the description of their duties, guess what? You just paid them. No, you ain't getting no check from me. You finna be broke as hell. You are not gonna get no check from me. Believe that. All right. Oh, all right. You can be sitting up there counting your daggone, walking down the street, picking up pennies. Because I am not going to give you, you ain't going to get no check off of me, period. Oh, I said, that little boy riding past my house on his little scooter, looking all over my daggone house for. There ain't nothing here for you. But anyway, I love y'all. And for whatever reason, like I'm trying to tell you, I understand the assignment that I've been given. My purpose is very clear. I'm starting to realize who it is that I am. Well, I already kind of figured that out, but the spiritual gifts that I have and everything else, I'm starting to really truly understand everything that I am and who I am becoming Shayla Boyd. Trust me, man. This is not for the weak. Finding out who you are is not for the weak. Walking this journey, you're gonna be by yourself. Just be prepared for that. If you don't like being alone, something wrong. That means you can't face yourself. I done already seen me. Crazy as hell. I done already seen me, so I ain't tripping. That's all I wanted to say to y'all. That's the little message that I wanted to say. Ambition, clear as day. You have the ambition, you have the determination, you have the drive. You are the catalyst for those around you. Not like, again, let me repeat, you don't got to be their best friend. You don't got to reconcile. You don't got to do all that. You don't got to explain. Just know that you're on a higher journey than them. It does not make you better than them, no. But it does make you to the fact that, look, you got to do what you got to do. Okay? And this is the time. But, I'm done talking to y'all. I got to get up in this house and start cooking for these little cheerings. Because it's like 7:50 and I ain't cooked none yet. But let me get up out here. Y'all already know. Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl, Shay Shay. From Simply Magnolias and Honey. Just a southern girl living life like it's golden, no matter how thick and sticky life gets. Remember, it is still what? Golden. Catch y'all later. All right. Bye.